When it comes to selling your offer, I'm going to tell you that it's not just a numbers game, especially if you're just getting started. And even if you have a ton of experience selling in real life, when you're bringing your offer into the online world, in the beginning, it's a completely different game than a numbers game. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. If you are going to take a brand new offer, even though you've been maybe successful in running this and selling it in person, when you want to bring it into the online space, you have so many more things that you need to focus on before getting that offer in front of as many eyes as possible. Now, I made this mistake in my own business. I ran an integrative health clinic in Canada for 10 years, and I was a registered massage therapist, and I was booked up a year in advance with my clients, and I managed an integrative health team, and I loved it. We had group classes, we had classes for children, adults, and it was wonderful. And then when we moved and I started to have children, I wanted to shift my business to be more online, so I had that freedom and flexibility to be working more from home so I could be with my family. Now, even though I had a very good methodology and I knew it worked with my clients in terms of providing them relief for their back pain, I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning of my business. And one of those mistakes was investing in Facebook advertising. Now, I didn't go all the way actually with putting ads out there, but I stopped before then. But I'll tell you what I did do is I invested over $3,000 US in learning about Facebook ads. And this was a big mistake because I had so many other things to do in terms of preparing and selling my offer online. Now, it could be very tempting to look at the numbers and say, oh, okay, great, I have this course, I want to sell it for $1,000. And if I get it in front of 10,000 people, I should get, I should be able to sell 10 of those packages. It's just a numbers game. Then you have $10,000. Well, it's not that easy, especially with online marketing of today. When you are creating an offer and you want to sell it online to a cold audience, so people that have never heard of you, you are selling to a very savvy buyer who knows and expects a very sophisticated sales funnel. And that takes a lot of time and energy and testing to set up before you start spreading that offer and investing money into advertising. And in fact, before you even get there, you need to make sure you can pull in those leads organically, which means unpaid leads, so that you know that your marketing is working, that the copy, the content, the value, the messaging is honed, in place, dialed up, that your branding is in alignment with your audience, that you are dealing with objections in your messaging as well for potential buyers, and that you are able to generate leads in your business through social media or talking to people, and you're pulling them in to your email list, and you have some experience selling without having to invest money into advertising. Now, this is where you need to focus. The game is getting set up. The game is testing. The game is experimenting. You have your expertise. You have your knowledge. You know you want to help people. You know you want to reach more people. You know that being online has the power to do that. But you need to figure out how to do that and test it before you're going to invest and put your money on the line, because your return on investment is not going to be what you think it is. So this is my advice to you. And actually, going that far ahead of yourself in your business can be very paralyzing in terms of first taking you away from the actions that you need to be doing to moving your business forward, and just feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of dealing with advertising, paid advertising for your business. It is not a beginner strategy. There is so much more to be set up and to figure out and to test before you get to that point of spreading your message. So anyone that is hearing those voices on their social platforms about it's just a numbers game and you can make a huge return if you just put your offer out there. Okay, that is valid for a business that has the experience, that has built the confidence in being able to sell to their target audience organically first. And then at that point, I would say once you've refined and tested your funnel, that is the time to invest in advertising, but not before then. If you are just getting started with your business, it is about baby steps, and it's about taking the appropriate steps in terms of building your business. And at that point of your business, when you're just getting started online, it's really almost like you're restarting your business from scratch in many ways, even if you have a ton of experience in real life, because there's so many things that you need to learn and that you need to adapt to the online marketing space. For example, just figuring out the tech, which can be completely overwhelming, and producing content for your business and getting it branded and being consistent and showing up online. That is the game in the beginning. And talking to people, and the game is also about who you know and utilizing those online connections as well as the offline connections in terms of building your business. It's still a network, and it's still about talking to people and sharing with them how you can help them. And you can do that in so many ways, on Facebook groups, on your own personal page, and you can start off simple. This is the key, really. Try and keep it as simple as possible in the beginning, because you can get overwhelmed, paralyzed with the complexity and just the enormity of the digital marketing space. So the key is simplicity and consistency. It is a long game. Do not expect results within weeks after you start. And don't let that stop you. If you are just getting started and you're not seeing the results that you want, know that it takes time. It's not an overnight success for people. And many times when at the point of people getting that viral video and getting those thousands and even hitting million subscribers on their channels, they have been working behind the scenes and posting consistently for even years before they had that breakthrough. So you have to put in the work. You have to keep going. Do not give up and keep building, and you will reach that breakthrough, but it does not come overnight, and it cannot be bought by advertising, especially in the beginning. So if you would like my top 10 tips on where to focus your energy when you're just starting out online, you can download my free resource below, and I would love to connect with you and help you to market your business online. And drink hot chocolate.